Hello, Falava. This is Leotawa Dr. John Peterson with TE2 Sports Cards, coming at you live and direct from the Twin Cities, Minnesota. Hope everybody's doing well out there. It is cold here. It is very cold here. It feels like January actually tonight. I did a speaking engagement at the University of Minnesota. That was a lot of fun. Went with a couple of my colleagues, Dr. Bernadia Johnson and Miss Ikram Muhammad, and had a wonderful time. We spoke at the Kauffman Memorial Union and spoke at the president's in the president's room and spoke to about 40 students, undergraduate students there. So that was a lot of fun. So just got back a little bit ago, let the dog out, and checked in with the family and everything, and thought I would do a quick video here, doing a live stream tonight. So I guess you could call this TE2 prime time. What I wanted to do was over Cyber Week, I ended up picking up 3 boxes of 1989 Score football, which is something I've had my eye on for months. The price was the lowest price I've seen in at least a year. And I think they were, oh my goodness, I think I paid $900 a box, which typically these, like on BBCE, I think are going for like $1,100-1,200 or something like that, sometimes even more on eBay. So I felt like the price was right. They had it discounted 25% off from what their normal price was, and thought I would just pick up a few of these boxes. So I'm going to break one of these boxes open tonight. I'm kind of tired, so I might not get through the whole box tonight. Might do a part of it and then come back and do a little more in the morning. But I did want to open up a few packs just to see what was in here and see what the cards looked like and how the quality was. So thanks for joining me for this. We don't have anybody on right now, but I'm sure someone will join at some point. So 89 Score, everybody's familiar with 89 Score. Pop count wise, the total population of graded cards for PSA is 100,695. There are 25,562 gem mint 10s. So the gem rate's about 25.5%. That's actually pretty dang good. 25.5% for something from the late 80s, I think is pretty darn good. Going down, it looks like there are 694 out of 4,127 gem mint 10 Michael Urbans. Let's go down here. Where's the Dion? Chris Carter, Rod Woodson. I mean, this is a great set. Tim Brown. Let's go down to Dion. See where he's at here. His card number is a little higher, as is. I mean, this set has tons of great cards in it. Thurman Thomas, 1,263 gem mint 10s out of 4,322. It's pretty dang good. Dion, 853 gem mint 10s out of 7,626 that have been graded. Sanders, 2,115 out of 25,239. So that seems to be, let's see here. That's about 8.5%. Yeah, about 8.5% is the gem rate for the berries, which is considerably lower than what it is for the total number of cards. The Aikman, 1,500 out of about 15,000. So if you take 15,000 and multiply it times, 8? That gets you 8 times, well, not quite 8. Times 5 is 40, 8 times maybe 7. 7 times 15,000. You get a gem rate of about 8%. So the gem rate's not real high on some of these stars, which is kind of disappointing. But overall, we're going to give this a shot. The box that I picked out of the 3 was a little damaged. Not probably in the best, not damaged as in really bad shape, but Of the 3 boxes, it was falling apart the most. The other two seem to be holding together pretty well. So yeah, check out the channel. Subscribe. 60% of the viewers of this channel do not subscribe, so definitely subscribe. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll do my best to follow the chat as I move along here. Wow. I have not seen these in a long time. A long time, I tell you. So these are plastic. So I can't remember if these open up easy or not. I think not so much. So I'm gonna go here. This is a classic set, and there wasn't a whole ton of it printed, at least as far as I can remember. So we should do pretty well in that regard. And if I remember right, these cards came out in pretty decent quality. So here we go. So I'm looking for anything that's a decent card that's centered. Oh, is that stuck there? Yeah, that left a mark. So that's going to be something we'll have to deal with. Yeah, and I mean, like, these were available. They weren't impossible to get. Jackie Slater. And Bruce Matthews was stud. So not too much in that group there. I'm sure the Bruce Matthews isn't worth very much. Let's go down and look. 286. Bruce Matthews. Oh. So I like to use PSA. See what the gem mint 10s are, at least for PSA. 286. Bruce Matthews, $42. So probably not anything that I'd want to pull out to have graded from that group. Yes, 89 score. Had to do it, man. The price was right. And I wanted to give this a run. Brent says he's watching me on the treadmill. That's awesome, man. Good for you. I got my steps in yesterday at practice. Didn't get a ton of walking in today. All right. Yeah, it looks like there's some corner wear down on some of these packs, so that's something to definitely be aware of. Tunch Ilkin. Oh, there's an Aikman. But no. It is. They're doing pretty well. They've been sick. A lot of guys have been sick. Oh my God. Aikman and Sanders. Wow. Wow, look at that. 89 score, Barry Sanders. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. My son was sick all last week with the flu. A bunch of guys have been sick, so we haven't had a full squad practice here in a couple weeks. Well, that looks pretty good, though. Yeah, Troy and Barry back-to-back. Well, unfortunately, the Troy is destroyed because of the little hologram thing that... What is that? The little hologram thingy stuck to the Troy, so... It's kind of tricky getting that in there. Feel your pain. I coach my son's teams throughout COVID. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. This RSV, I don't know if it's RSV, the flu, whatever it is, it's hit the squad pretty tough, pretty hard. But we'll be fine. We don't have, our next tournament isn't for another couple weeks, so I kind of went light on the tournaments up through into the holidays. Things will pick up in January, February. Season's done in March. So that looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if it's a 10. Yeah. Pneumonia. Yep. Yeah, my son had a fever. Brent's saying my daughter has had pneumonia for over a week, which I'm really sorry to hear that. It sucks. My son had a fever for a bunch of days in a row. We finally took him in. They got him on antibiotics, and he's been improving. But, like, he went to school for the first time on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, he came home and napped. He was so tired. So there's the berry. So that's good. Second pack, got the berry. That's a good sign. This is not a good sign. I wonder if there's a way. Oh, Troy. Troy's got a little bit of a crease right across his head. See that? Ooh, Troy. Not looking good there. Now, an unscrupulous person would put this in a penny sleeve and an Ultra Pro and put it on eBay and not say anything about it and try and sell it without telling people that there's a line across the top of Troy's head. But we won't do that. Right? Because when you take the picture, it's kind of hard to see it, right? Oh, man. Shoot. Well, that's the way it goes. You win some and you lose some. Largent. Don't know what that's worth. $225. Probably about $30, I'm guessing. $28. Close. Dean Biasucci. Fred Smurf. These are classic names. Bernie Kosar. Bruce Smith. Hadn't seen those inserts do that before. Still crazy to get those two back to back. I know. What are the odds? 19. I'd never have. I mean, I didn't buy a ton of this stuff back in the day, but I was more into Pro Set. Honestly, I don't know why. I had tons of Pro Set. Maybe were the score packs more expensive? Don't know. Can't remember. It's a long time ago. I would have been 15. Yeah, Aikman and Sanders back to back. What are the odds of that? So figured I'd open up a few of these. We'll see if I can stay awake here. I'm kind of tired, but Jim Burt. No, did he go to North Dakota State? No, he went to Miami. Pull anything else? Not yet. This is the third pack. Yep, we're on pack number 3. There's Tim Harris. He led the NFL in sacks back in like 89. Yeah, 13 and a half sacks in 1988. That's not bad. Yeah, look at that. Nah, not too much damage on that one. Oh, Derek Thomas. There's Dion. But it's off-centered. No, Dion. Tell me that it's not true. Derek Thomas, great player. His life ended way too soon. And there's the Dion. Look at that. Now on a Gem Mint 10, Dion, what's he worth? 246. Dion, who is going to be the new coach at Colorado, 675 in a Gem Mint 10. Yes, I'm hitting the big boys. Unfortunately, this one is not centered. But you know what? I'll still put it in a sleeve because it's Dion. Neon Dion. Guy ran his 40 at the combine in jeans. He didn't care. He walked in, didn't do any of the other drills, ran a 40 in about 4.25 and left. There you go. Go figure. It's cocky. Thurman Thomas. Yes, Thermal Thomas. Yep, his 89 score is a nice card. He was, I don't know how many, he's in the Hall of Fame, he's got to be. A lot of people don't really bring his name up as being an all-time great, but my God, maybe it's because his Bills never won the Super Bowl. They lost, 4 consecutive Super Bowls? Wow. He is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's a hell of a player. I mean, he played at what? Oklahoma State? Played ahead of Sanders? Or was he behind Sanders? I can't remember which one came first. Yeah. But was Barry... Who started? He was ahead. Yeah, okay, cool. John Taylor. Deron Cherry. This guy was a nice safety. Man, he was a good safety. John Taylor. Keith Jackson. That one's... Yeah, not in great shape. Not in bad shape, but not in great shape. So one of the things I'm noticing about these cards is that... What the hell? Oh, it's stuck to the tape. They're not... the package, the wrapper doesn't protect the corners too much. So there is a little bit of dingage. So you got to be extra careful when you open these up. Yeah, I'm cutting the wrapper now, man. I'm not even gonna mess with that. Yeah, you almost got to cut it both ways, Brent. Yeah, pulling on the plastic is dangerous business, man. I'd forgotten that. Yeah, you can ding the corners up. Doug Williams. What a great quarterback. Neil Lomax. Hanford Dixon. Broderick Thomas. This guy was a University of Nebraska guy. David Williams. I don't remember him. Vinny Testaverde. He was a University of Miami guy. Ernest Gibbons. Jerry Ball. Gerald Wilhite. Dan Hampton. Charles Haley. That guy won like 5 Super Bowls. A couple with San Francisco and a couple with Dallas for sure, right? Singletary. Yeah, I'm guessing these aren't worth too much. $293. Got to check though. Got to check. Keith Jackson error listed as 84 on the back. Well, there's an error card of this. Yep, that's the error card. Okay. $50. Yeah, maybe. It's a maybe. Put it right there. And then Singletary. It's card number 303. $22. Oh, Shane Conlon's $240. Why is Shane Conlon $243? The heck is that all about? So how many steps you getting in there, Brent? 5,000? I had a call with the guy who's organizing the Minnesota Card Show in April. Has anybody heard of that, Minnesota Card Show? I got a table there for 3 days. It's at the Hyatt, downtown Minneapolis. That ought to be fun. 300 tables. End of April. I want to say maybe April 20th, somewhere in there. I'd have to look at my email again. Jim Crumry. Yeah, but looking forward to that. That'll be fun. I'm doing the Oakdale show at Maplewood Mall at the end of this month. Brian Noble, the Noble one. Oh my God. Tracy Rocker. Mandarich. Oh my God, Mandarich. What a bust. He's got to be the biggest bust in the history of the NFL draft. Just kills me that the Packers took him. He was a stud coming out of Michigan State. I mean, just an absolute animal. 6'5", 320. Ran the 40 in 4.65. Bench press is over 545 pounds. Look at that. Bench press is 545 pounds. And he just sucked. He was a total bust. Oh, see him back end pack there. Okay. So anyway, that's what I know. Gonna do the Twin Cities show, sports collectors, whatever it's called, Collectors Club show next weekend. Got a table for that, so thankful. And let's see here, what else? Maplewood show. That's gonna be. I'll be there at the Maplewood Mall show in Oakdale. That's the Hawks Nest show. He's the promoter or sponsor for that one, Hawks Nest card shop out of Wisconsin. I'll be there the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th. $150 for 3 days. That's not too bad. Oh, bummer. Won't be there. Oh, shoot. Okay. Chris Carter. This card's worth a little bit of something. 72. That's my number in high school. 72. $94. Yeah, this is a pretty clean one. Top to bottom a little bit, but on the back it looks pretty good. This guy, man, he had some of the best hands I've ever seen. He had a significant drug problem in Ohio State. Yeah, this set is loaded, man. I mean, I saw this. I've kind of wanted to get a box of 89 score for a minute now. And, you know, I was just like, God, $1,200, $1,300. That's just didn't want to spend that much on 89 score, you know? Yeah, Chris Carter only catches touchdowns. Hell yeah. Chris Carter was a touchdown machine. But yeah, he had a drug problem. People didn't know that he had a significant drug problem at Ohio State and in Philadelphia. And then he kind of got turned around by Reggie White. Reggie White, you know, just talked to him about his drug use and his alcoholism, and LT. Now, who doesn't love LT? What's this card worth? $192. I'm going to say this is $70. See how close I am. Oh, 51 on a gem, mint 10. Chris Carter and Warren Moon the next time I see you. Okay. Yeah, I want to hear that story. Lionel Manuel. Warren Moon, speak of the devil. Warren Moon went to the University of Washington. Yep, there he is, Warren Moon. He was kind of a ladies' man, I think, a little bit, from what I've heard. Yeah, that one's not center. Altoon, he went to the University of Wisconsin. Yes, he did beat his wife. I wasn't going to say that, but you beat me to it. No pun intended. All right. So far, what do we got? Well, we've opened up about 6 packs. This was in pack number 2. This was here, and this was behind it. But this had one of these on it, and so there's a line across the top of Aikman's head. But the Sanders looks pretty good. Sanders doesn't look too bad. God, he looks so young there. There's Dion. Off-center Dion, and off-center Derek Thomas. So hopefully I do well in the Sanders. You know, you do well on one card, you get a gem mint 10. I don't know. The gem rate for those Sanders cards is pretty low, like 8%. So it's a bit risky. What's the old saying? No risk it, no biscuit. No risk it, no biscuit. Feeling a little punch drunk here. This is my treat for working the last, 6 hours on a Saturday. Not that I'm complaining, but I typically don't work on Saturday. Ooh, Rod Woodson. This guy, straight up baller. I think he's one of the greatest defensive backs in the history of the game. Loved Rod Woodson's game. First of all, he's super fast. Secondly, he can get interceptions. He's a ball hawk. And third, great leader. Rookie card. It's nice. Gary Clark. Guy scored a lot of touchdowns in the NFL Super Bowl one year. Flutie. Where did Flutie go to college? Does anybody remember? Doug Flutie? Good old Doug Flutie. Answer is Boston College. Pretty sure it's Boston College. Donnell Wolford. Icky Shuffle. Another Lawrence Taylor. Chris Carter, Rod Woodson, Tim Brown, Thurman Thomas, Barry Sanders, Aikman, Bruce Smith. I'm telling you, this set, I'm trying to think of a comparative set. And look at this card. That card looks beautiful. Holy shit. That card's centered. I mean, what are the odds from an 89 set that's got centered cards? That card's not probably worth a lot. Lawrence Taylor, what's he worth? $295. Okay, $43. The set is iconic for. I think it is, and there's not a bazillion of these cards either, right? I think the print runs on these 89 scores were a little bit lower than their Topps counterparts. All right, so 307, Bruce Smith. 1550 on the Bruce Smith. Still though, card looks sweet. Great shape. Yeah, the number of Hall of Fame rookies in this set. I'm trying to think of another set. Maybe 54 Topps baseball. Seem to be a lot of Hall of Fame rookies in that set. Sorry I'm going so slow here. Kind of a little bit on the tired side. 86 Fleer basketball. Beautiful. Yep. 86 Fleer basketball. Although some of those cards were their quote-unquote rookie cards, even though it wasn't their rookie year. Right? Steve Jordan. Cameron Jordan's dad from the Saints. Ozzie Newsome. Reggie Williams. Vance Johnson. Okay, so this is like the third Donnell Wolford. Starco rookies. Yes. Yeah. Print quality on those Starco cards isn't always the... Another Sanders! What? Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. 2 Barry Sanders cards in the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs? My Lord, have mercy. Wow. Is that normal? Are there multiple Barry Sanders in these boxes? And this one's actually, ooh, little ding ding down there. Ding ding, ching ching down there, but that's okay. Really? Multiple berries in these boxes? Oh my. Yeah, that's too bad. It's got a little white corner down there, but I can just touch that up with a little green marker. Right? Little green marker. I used to get 2. Okay, 2. When did you used to buy these, Brent? Back in the 89 year? 89? That's probably a 9. But honestly, 2 Barry Sanders? Come on, man. That's beautiful. I mean, even if these turn out to be 2 9s, what are these 9 worth in 9? 2005 to 2. Oh, you probably got those for cheap. 257. Barry in a 10, you're looking at 1,300. In a 9, only 100. Ooh, that's a huge drop off. That's a huge drop off. So which one do you think is better? Which one is better of the two? This is the first one. Oh, do you still have a lot of these as singles, right? Given that you opened up, graded singles. Do you have some of these Barry Sanders cards? Hard to tell. Camera a little blurry. Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll take a look later. Denell Wolford, Jimbo Covert. Good old Jimbo. Mike Rozier. I think he was a Heisman Trophy winner. He was an All-American. Okay, gotcha. You still got some copies, but not. Shane Conlon. Oh, hey, a gem mint Shane Conlon, believe it or not. A couple $100. Rookie card. Phil Simms. Shane Conlon went to Penn State. Although this one seems to be pretty off-centered. Well, I'll put it down here. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the sleeve right now. Phil Simms. What's he worth? 6. $35. Yeah. Thinking not on the Phil Simms. Yeah. No, not doing Phil Simms. He's a commentator. He's an analyst still. Was he with CBS? It's on there with Boomer Esiason and Nate Burleson. Coach from the Steelers. So I know I'm going real slow with these packs, but I'm telling you, this plastic. Mark Rippon, yeah. That Super Bowl was at the Metrodome, of all places. 92 when Washington beat. Who did Washington beat? The Bills. Tom Rathman. West Coast offense. Art Monk. Got a couple of his. I have 3 of his rookie cards. Mark Rippon, there he is. Yep, they beat the Bills. Poor Bills. The Minister of Defense, Reggie White. Do you know the story of when the Packers were courting Reggie White to come and play for them? Do you guys know that story? The Mike Holmgren story? So everybody knows Reggie White was a man of faith. He was a minister. He was like literally a minister and also the nickname of the Minister of Defense. And Mike Holmgren knew that. So right before Reggie was about to make the decision, Reggie White, right before he was supposed to make the decision, Mike Holmgren called Reggie White and left him a message. And the message said, Reggie, this is God, and I'm telling you to go to the Green Bay Packers. Reggie got the message, and guess what he did? He signed with the Green Bay Packers. That's a legendary story in Wisconsin, where I'm from. Ooh, Atwater. This guy was a great safety. Although I think he wasn't as good as Leroy Butler and went into the Hall way before Leroy Butler did. Set that aside. Oh, Bosworth. The Boz. Hey, here we go. Thurman Thomas. Okay. Thermal Thomas. This is worth a little bit of ching. 211. Let's see here. Thurman Thomas, PSA 10, 187.50. Better put this in a sleeve. Yep, 89 score. How old were you when you were buying 89 score? I was 15. 15 years old. Bought most of it at my local card shop, my LCS. It's called Jay's Card Shop. Munoz. Got an 82 Topps rookie of his. Munoz is probably the best left tackle of all time. Trying to think of anybody who's better than Munoz. The left tackle? Jonathan Ogden? Trying to think of somebody who made as many Pro Bowls as Munoz did. There's probably guys that had longer careers, but I think most people would consider Munoz to be the number one left tackle of all time, the prototypical modern day tackle. I mean, guy that can run block and pass block, guy that can do both. Oh, come on, we got to get some more viewers here. They're missing out on this 89 score football. Jerome Brown, good friend of Reggie White, died in a car accident. Philip Epps. I was a fan of Philip Epps. Tim Crumry. Tim Crumry is from Mondovi, Wisconsin. One of my good friends from high school, his dad was Tim Crumry's high school football coach. Remember what Tim Crumry did to his leg in the Super Bowl? That was really hard to watch. Ray Childress. Yep, Ray Childress. He's in the Hall of Fame, I think. 79. $50. And a gem in 10. Yeah, set that down there. Tunch Ilkin. Where did Tunch go? He was an Indiana State guy. Marcus Allen. People forget how good he was. He was really good. Played a long time, too. Steve Wisniewski. Van McElroy, Hardy Nickerson. Oh, Hardy Nickerson started off with the Steelers. I didn't know that. I thought he was always with the Bucks. There's a Marino. Yeah, Marino's probably worth a little bit. So far, 2 Barry Sanders rookie cards. I think that's good. I think one might be a 10. The other one, probably not. Looks really good, but there's just one little corner, unfortunately. Boomer Esiason. All right, Andre Reed. It's not his rookie card. Tony Casillas. That guy, I think, was a number 1 draft pick. Number 2. 86. He was supposed to be really good, but another no. You want to know why I'm saying no? Not because of Reggie White. Love you, Reggie. Lewis Sharp. Ronnie Lippett. That's why I'm saying no. God dang it anyway. Look at that. How can I take that off there without... Ooh. Is it possible? Maybe. Oh my God. Oh no. I thought I got it without the line. But look down at the bottom. There it is. God dang line. Son of a Billy Goat Scruff. That's 3 Sanders rookie cards. And we're not even halfway through the box. What do you think that's worth? What do you think? Maybe a PSA 6? Could send it into HGA. Maybe they'll give it a 10. Sorry if there's any HGA fans out there. I don't really do any grading with HGA. I shouldn't laugh because some people think of CSG like that. Some people equate CSG with HGA. Now, how bad is that? Steve Young, okay. Brian Blades, yep. Spielman, I think that's Spielman's rookie card. He was a badass, Spielman was. I think he went to Michigan State. That's a $60 card. Spielman. Oh, he went to Ohio State. Linebacker U. Tom Newberry. This guy went to lacrosse. He was a roid guy. Yeah, he was not that big in college. He's actually pretty skinny. Andre Tippett, he was a nice player. Boomer Esiason. He's kind of a cocky one, that Esiason. Yeah, he's a little cocky boy. Boomer. God dang it. Look at this. It hurts. So far, doing pretty good, though. Look at the centering on these cards. Not perfect, but this is the best one of the three. This one's got the line. Oh, well. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about that. So I hear I didn't see the game, but I heard the men's soccer team didn't do so hot against the Dutch, the Netherlands. Harris Barton. Michael Irvin. Yes, I love Michael Irvin. Hated him when he played for the Cowboys because he always killed there's another Woodson. Yes, sir. Stump Mitchell. Yes. Definitely loved me some Michael Irvin. The playmaker. Oh my goodness, look at that. Tracy Rocker. Where did he go to school? Georgia. It's another Atwater. That one's kind of dinged up, but Willie Galt, Aaron Cox. All right. Ray Donaldson, he was good. He was a nice player. All right. I guess somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me. Keep going here. Got to kind of organize those just a little bit. All right, we got 2 people watching. Let's pull. What haven't we hit yet? We have not hit a Michael Irvin. Maybe we'll get another Barry Sanders. That'll be 4 Barry Sanders. Wouldn't that be something? 4 Barry Sanders in one box. I don't think I'm going to open any more of the 1990 Topps baseball either in those rack pack cases. Did a little research, and the odds of pulling a no name on front are like nil because they didn't come from the East Coast and they're not in wax packs, and they didn't come from Michigan. Oh, sounds good, Brent. Yep, sounds good. Bruce Matthews, uncle to Clay Matthews, brother of Clay Matthews Sr. Tim Brown. That's a rookie card. He was a Notre Dame guy. Oh, Bruce Matthews is a hit? Okay. I think you're right. Let me see here. 109. Brett, your knowledge is deep. Very deep. Oh, $12 it says. Average price, though, 46. Huh. Strange. I think his rookie year, Bruce Matthews, is it 80? No, it's got to be earlier than that. Howie Long. The long one. Another Marcus Allen. What's the Allen worth? 234. 1850. Not much. David Braxton. The Matthews is a Hall of Fame rookie? Okay, pull it out. I shall pull it out. Ronnie Lott. This guy. Badass. Pure badass. I think he had one of his fingers cut off in a game and kept playing. That's insane. USC guy. 215. Now, he was in the same... Didn't he play with Joey Browner at USC? I think that's right. I take that up. Ronnie Lott's badass. The Magic Man, Don Mikowski. There's a Montana. Okay. Take a little Joe Montana action. There he is, Joey Browner. Speak of the devil. Let's see, was he USC? Doesn't say. Yep. All Pac-10 as a senior at USC. Was drafted 19th overall in 1990. Joey Browner. Let me tell you, Joey Browner, I hated Joey Browner because that guy laid some serious wood. He was a stud. Vikings back in the late 80s. Vikings had some good teams back in the late. A lot of people don't remember the Vikings made the NFC Championship game back in, what, 87? Anthony Carter. People remember that? Even remember that team? A lot of people think of the 98 team. Randy Moss and Chris Carter and Randall Cunningham. That 87 team was good too, though. Got beat by the 49ers. All right, Richard Dent, Ricky Sanders, Charles Mann, Kurt Warner. He was a good player. James Wilder was actually pretty decent too. There's a Largent. He became a politician, Largent. Gaston Green. Oh my God. UCLA. All right. Thanks, Brent. You take care, brother. Broderick Thomas, Mickey Schuler, John Settle, Chuck Long. I think Chuck Long was he Michigan? No, Iowa. That's right, Iowa. Reggie. All right, we got one person watching. One lone hombre. Little walk down memory lane. 1989 score. James Brooks. He was a nice running back. Billy Bates. He was a special teams master. Tim Brown. Well, it's off-centered. There's a Munoz. Another Kurt Warner. Billy Ray Smith. Good old Billy Ray. Yeah, he was decent. Another LT. Got a couple of those. Steve Young. Man, there are a ton of cards in this set. Like a ton of good players. What time is it? Ooh, 11:18. I'm guessing I'll be up till midnight doing this break. Might actually have to take a little break here and go to bed and come back in the morning. John L. Williams. Tim Brown, rookie. Man, the number of Hall of Fame rookie players in this set is off the chain. Bruce Smith. Tom Zach Donnelly, Freddie Joe Nunn, Tom Landry. What's that card worth? $330. $56 and a 10? Classic. That is classic. Get these out of the way. I think we got to be close to halfway. '89 score football. First year of score. The inaugural. Also the same year that Pro Set came out. '89 Pro Set. McMahon. Cunningham. Off-center, though. Wade Wilson, Drew Hill. David Braxton. Brian Williams. So Jerry Rice. That looks pretty clean. Everson Walls. Hey, man, he was a nice player, too. "44 interceptions." This guy had 44 interceptions by 19. His rookie year was 82. He had a ton of interceptions. Ed Too Tall Jones. What's that worth? Number 5. Too tall. He's a beast. 23. Bruce Smith is worth $60. Freddie Joe Nunn, 110. I'm gonna have Eric Thomas. Shane Conlon. I'm gonna have to go through these again. I think I just saw a Freddie Joe Nunn. Why is Freddie Joe Nunn? Freddie Joe Nunn is $110. Let's go here. Let's see what we got. Freddie Joe Nunn. I think he's in here. Yeah, Freddie Joe Nunn. 320. $110 for Freddie Joe Nunn. Well. There you go. Anybody else that I'm missing? Eric Thomas, 100. Tron Cherry's $50. Troy Aikman, $591. Damn. Barry's $1,300. So far, 3 Barry Sanders. 1 Troy Aikman. 1 Dion. Still no Michael Irvin. Rathman. Eddie Brown. Jim Burt. Benny Blades. Mark Rippon Good. Billy Ray Smith. Aikman. Okay. Not centered, though, unfortunately. Not terribly off-centered, but not centered. Still, though, nice hit. Nice hit. Probably get $50 for it. PSA 9. If you get a 9 out of it. Let's see, what's the PSA 9 worth? $270. $50 in a PSA 9. It's decent. All right, 2 Aikmans. Another Ronnie Lott. Brian Hinkles. Boomer. Tommy Newberry. I'm getting more and more tired as we go. I've got to keep going. Must keep ripping. Can't stop now. Okay, that's off center. Gary Anderson, Eric Ball. Joe Montana. Ken Rutgers. His nickname was Mountain of Man. That's a nice card. Some of these I don't know exactly what they're worth, but I'll take them out and can price them later. Here's our little stack of decent cards. Not great cards, but decent ones. Christian Okoye. His rookie year was 88. The Nigerian Nightmare, as they called him. Reuben Mays, Ron Holmes, Andre Bruce. I think he was a number 1 draft pick. Yep, 1988. Just didn't. Not Kevin Green, Hall of Famer. That guy was a maniac. Eric Hill, Van McElroy. So nothing in that pack. Man, there's a lot of packs in this box. I know it's probably not any more than normally, but it just seems like a lot to me. There's an LT. All right, so Tim Harris, Roy Green. Might be worth a little something, something. That's not centered. Jim Kelly, Gary Zimmerman. Let me back this up a little bit. Carlos Carson, Roger Craig. What's that worth? $43. Yeah, it's off center. Another LT. Sorry, I'm kind of being quiet here. I worked today, like 6 hours, and just kind of tired. Plus, I've learned on every YouTube video you do, you don't need to talk constantly. It's okay to have a little bit of quiet and let people just enjoy the ripping. Chris Carter, that's a rookie card. Deron Cherry. Jerry Rice, a little off center. I'll pull it out though. There's a Conlon, also off centered. Not going to pull that out, it's pretty off centered. Dan Hampton. Roger Craig, All Pro. Bruce Smith, All Pro. Herschel Walker ran for senator, or currently is running for senator. If you're just joining us, this is what we've pulled so far. Aikman, Sanders, Thermal, Derek Thomas, Neon Dion off-centered, and Troy Aikman with a line across the top of his head. Inconveniently across the top of his head. Alrighty. I'll probably end up going through this whole box. Watch. Garen Veras, Sammy Winder, Cornelius Bennett. There's another Woodson rookie. That's the third one of those that I've gotten. Another, oh my God. This one's centered pretty good too, but look at that god dang line across the top of his forehead. It's killing me, man. Hartley Dykes. Yeah, he was a good receiver. Yeah, that's really too bad, man. Two of the Aikmans are jacked up. The other one's off-centered. Doesn't take too many hits to get ruined before you fall behind on what you invested. Can't take losses like that when you open up boxes of this stuff. I mean, the hits are hard enough to come by in decent shape, and so when you hit them, you've got to they got to be in decent shape. Otherwise, you end up losing, taking an L. And it happens. Sometimes you take L's on boxes. I mean, most of the wax you open up these days is nothing but L City. But I try and avoid that by ripping packs from product that I know has higher hit rates, like 89 score. Another Hartley Dykes. Andy Heck. I think he was a Notre Dame guy. Yep. Stefan Page. Nothing there. So we got 3, 6, we got 12 packs left. Well, let's see if we can pull one more hit out of these 12 packs. One more hit in good condition. Okay. It's always nice when the hologram thing is early. Dion. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. So we lucked out. This little piece was behind the second card in the pack. This one looks pretty good. A little bit down in the bottom left. But the centering on this Dion is... Oh, is that a print line? Looks like there might be a tiny little scratch up there. Yeah, I don't know. Tough to say. But this one's centered at least. That's the big thing. The first hurdle for eye appeal is centering. I mean, I can handle a little corner, just a little nick. But if it's not centered, it's a non-starter for me. I won't even get it slabbed. You know, I'll just box it up with the other uncentered cards that I got and send it off to ComC. So yeah, not bad. Compare that with the other one. Here's the other one. So, got another Freddie Joe Nunn here. Let's see if that's worth. He is a Sackmaster. 197. $29. Yeah, not worth much. James Lofton. $325. $60 for this Bruce Smith? What? All right. I doubt I'll get it graded, but still. PSA 10, that ain't bad. It's got to be at least $100. I mean, if it's less than $30-40 in a PSA 9, it's not worth getting graded. You're losing money on it. Because the fee is about $20 anyway right now. All right, can we get another hit in this last bit of packs? All right, this is good. Brian Williams. Andre Bad Moon Rising. I see a bad moon rising. Roger Craig. Boomer Esiason. Eric Thomas. This looks like an error card. 316. Listed as 22 on the back. No, that's not the error. 281. Cunningham Jackson, 55. Yeah, not gonna take that one out. Oops. Okay, all right. So the ruined card is not a good card, thankfully. Corner's bent a little bit. Ooh. Another Carter. Corner's dinged. Derek Thomas. Okay. Take that. Mark Barrow. Eddie Carter. Another Freddie Joe Nunn. Okay. It's a decent pack. All right. Keep going here. We're at a little over an hour. Another Lawrence Taylor. Wow, we've pulled a lot of these Lawrence Taylor cards. David Williams, okay. Marty Lyons, Earl Farrell. What really kills you is when you got a good card and it's stuck to the hollow. There's a Landry. It's $50. And an LT. I like that card. That's a nice one. I love me some LT. Hard not to like LT. It's so good. Jerry Rice in the back. It's nice. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Leonard Marshall. Pepper Johnson, Jim Everett, Wayne Martin. All right, not a ton in there. There's Jerry Rice. Got that in a 9.5. CSG slab. All right, here we go. Okay, not a good card. Keith DeLong, Tracy Rocker, Tony Mandrich, son of a gun. Shoot. Thought we had 3 rookies in that pack. I thought one might be the Sanders or the Dion, but not meant to be. At least not in that pack. Got one viewer on here hanging with me. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be a Sanders. Hector, Mark May, Frank Minifield, Gary Clark. Doesn't look like there's any rookies in this one. Spielman. There's a Montana, the first Montana we've had. Bruce Smith. There's a Bo Jackson speed burner. Okay. Yeah, we haven't gotten a Bo Jackson yet. It's kind of weird. All right, we're down to the last 5 packs. Okay, we got a rookie. Oh, no, doesn't look like anything. Jeff Chadwick, David Braxton. There's another Jerry Rice. Steve Young. I mean, just this set is just loaded. There's a Montana. Jeez. So many good cards in this set. Darryl Green, what's that? 310? 31. It's just, I mean, the number of Hall of Fame rookie players and stars And this set is just ridiculous. All right, so Tim Worley, I haven't had that card yet. Eric Metcalf. Huh. Yeah, LT Predator. Bruce Matthews All-Pro. 3 packs left here, folks. 3 packs left. Okay. Oh, let's see what we got behind this card. Bill Hawkins. Look at that guy. It's like a Hollywood shot. Thurman Thomas. Okay. Last 2. What do we got here? What do we got? Let's get one more hit. Number 81. What's that worth? $20. I haven't seen this pack. Oh, I have seen this pack. Great combos, Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson. All right, here we go. This is it. Well, there's a Bo Jackson. Finally. All right, Icky Woods. Ricky Nattiel. Lewis Lips. Steve Wisniewski. Eric Ball. No hit. Marino. Bruce Smith. And a Jackson Speed Burner. Okay, well, that was fun. These are the bigger hits that I got. And I got a few other ones too, but got 2 Deons. This one's off-centered. This one's pretty good, though. 3 Aikmans, but 2 of them have the... There's one has the line. Yeah, that one doesn't. It's kind of tough to see on here, but one of them has a line across the top. 3 berries, but one has the line. It's hard to see, but it's right down there. These 2 look pretty good, though. One's got a little ding on the corner, but this one looks pretty solid. Thurman Thomas, Derek Thomas. Well, there you go. 1989 score, a walk down memory lane. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a blessed night. Peace out. One love.